It's almost midnight. The road's empty, just me, and the sound of the tires. I've been driving for hours, but it feels longer than it should. The GPS says 40 miles to the next town. It's been saying that for a while now. The coffee's gone cold. The heater's making that soft rattle again, the one I keep meaning to fix. I try the radio. Nothing but static. So it's just me, the hum of the truck, and the dark. There's a kind of peace to it sometimes. The way the world goes quiet. No voices, no traffic, no deadlines chasing me. Just miles of nothing, and the thought that maybe I should have stopped an hour ago. I blink hard, rub the side of my face. The window's fogging a little. The air smells like diesel and cold metal. My phone's face down on the seat next to me. No signal out here anyway. I think about calling home, just to hear a voice. But it's late, and I'd rather not explain why I'm still out here chasing another run. A sign flashes by. Henry's Pie. Exit 19. Best in 3 states. The sign had green metal, a bent corner, and a bullet hole through the word best. I'm sure I've seen that sign before. Probably just another copy. Out here, every road looks the same after a while. There's a car up ahead on the shoulder, hazards blinking. I slow down a little, just to check. No one inside. Just a coat on the driver's seat, hanging there like someone meant to come back, but never did. I tell myself to keep going. Not my business. But when you're out here alone, small things stick in your head. That car does. The clock on the dash says 11:57. It's been 11:57 for at least 20 minutes. I tap the glass, but it doesn't move. The radio catches a voice through the static. A calm, distant tone. Collision westbound near mile marker 66. 1 lane closed. Expect delay. Then silence again. Mile marker 66. Haven't seen that yet. Maybe I'll pass it soon. The road hums beneath me, steady and familiar. It's the kind of rhythm that gets into your head after a while. Soft, endless, hypnotic. I crack the window for some air. Cold wind cuts through the cab. It wakes me up a little. I think about the diner in the next town. Maybe I'll stop for a refill, stretch my legs, see a person who isn't me. But not yet. Maybe after the next turn. I tell myself that. But I've been saying it for a while now. Look down and realize my hands are tight on the wheel, knuckles pale. I laugh under my breath. Tell myself to relax. Maybe even say it out loud. You're fine. You're just tired. My voice sounds strange in here. Too loud, like it doesn't belong, the kind of sound that disappears as soon as it's made. I let it fade and keep driving. A few more miles pass the same stretch of road, same empty sky. The GPS still says 40 miles to the next town. It hasn't changed once. I glance at the clock. Still 11:57. That can't be right. I try the radio again. Static, then a voice. Same one as before. Collision westbound near mile marker 66. One lane closed. Expect delay. Word for word. Exactly the same. The signal fades, and I'm left with the hum of the engine again. Up ahead, the same green sign flashes by. Henry's Pie. Exit 19, best in 3 states. Same bent corner. Same bullet hole. The lights even flicker in the same rhythm. I slow down a little. Look around. Nothing but the dark and my headlights stretching out ahead of me. Then I see it. The car on the shoulder. Hazards blinking. Exactly where it was before. I tell myself it's just coincidence. Same model, maybe. Plenty of people drive sedans like that. Still, I feel that pull in my stomach. The one that says something isn't right. I slow down again. Look inside as I pass. Same coat on the driver's seat. Same folded paper on the dash. I grip the wheel tighter. Tell myself I'm overtired, that I'm just zoning out. But the road's starting to feel heavier, like I'm driving through fog that isn't there. The next few miles drag on. No signs, no exits, no change in the sky. Just blacktop and silence. Then the GPS lights up again, and for a second I feel relieved. But it's just that same message. Recalculating. It blinks, then freezes. I give it a tap. Nothing. I laugh under my breath, the kind of laugh you make when something's wrong, but you don't want to admit it yet. I tell myself I'll pull over at the next diner, grab a refill, maybe something to eat. But when the lights finally appear on the horizon, my stomach turns. The same diner, the same parking lot, the same flickering sign that says Henry's Pie. I slow the truck to a crawl, staring at it as I pass. Same empty sedan parked out front. Same angle, same shadow cast across the snow. That's when I realize I haven't seen another car for over an hour, not one. Just me, the road, and whatever this is. I keep driving. The road just keeps stretching. No turns, no exits, no change in the dark. The GPS screen froze 20 minutes ago. Still says 40 miles. Still recalculating. I tap it once. The screen flickers, then goes black. Fine. I don't need it. I know these roads. Except I don't remember a stretch this long without a single sign. The radio comes alive again. Same report. Collision westbound near mile marker 66. One lane closed. Expect delay. Same pause. Same tone. I switch it off. The silence after makes my ears ring. Up ahead, headlights. far back, but there. For a moment, I'm relieved. Another driver, someone else on this road. But when I slow down, they slow too. When I speed up, they match me. I keep watching the mirror, waiting for them to pass. They never do. The lights just hover there, steady, distant. It's almost comforting at first. Then it starts to feel wrong, too perfect, too precise. I take the next bend. The lights disappear behind the curve. When the road straightens again, they're gone. No taillights, no engine noise, nothing. I look at the dash clock, still 11:57. I mutter under my breath, all right, that's enough. I pull onto the shoulder, shift into park, and just sit there. The hum of the engine fills the cab. My hands are trembling, not from fear exactly, more like confusion. I roll the window down. Cold air hits my face. The night's too quiet. Not a single sound except the ticking of the cooling engine. I stare at the dark line of trees across the road. No wind, no movement, just shapes. Then, way out there, something glints. A reflection, maybe. Metal catching my headlights. I lean forward. Can't see what it is. After a moment, I shake it off, roll the window back up, and pull out again. A mile later, the green sign appears. Henry's Pie. Exit 19. Best in 3 states. My throat tightens. I pass it, and a minute later, the same car on the shoulder. Hazards blinking. Same place, same coat on the seat. I grip the wheel so tight my knuckles ache. My voice sounds small when I say it out loud. This is the same stretch. It has to be. I glance in the mirror. Headlights again, back where they were. For a second I think about pulling over and waiting for them to reach me. But something deep down tells me not to. So I keep driving, and when I finally see the diner lights ahead, I don't feel relief anymore, just dread. The road finally bends. First turn in what feels like forever. I follow it, careful, waiting for something, anything, to change. But the same lights keep sliding across the same dashboard. The same hum sits in the same space behind my ears. Then, far ahead, I see it. A shimmer of red and white, sitting low to the ground. Brake lights. Hazards, maybe. I ease off the pedal and coast closer. The glow sharpens into shape. A truck angled across the shoulder. Same color as mine. Same decals on the side. For a second I think, someone else from the depot. Maybe they broke down. Maybe I'll finally see a face. But the cab door's hanging open. The headlights are half buried in the dark. And the trailer's skewed across the line, like it drifted there slow. I pull over 50 yards back, kill my engine. step out. Cold air rushes in, and the world feels heavier for it. My boots crunch on the gravel. Each step sounds too loud. The smell hits first. Burnt oil, hot metal, that sick sweetness of antifreeze. I call out, nothing. Just the creak of cooling steel. The license plate catches my lights. My plate. For a moment I don't breathe. It's my truck. Down to the dent on the bumper from that loading dock in Kansas. The cab light flickers inside, faint and weak. I step closer, hand on the frame. The metal's cold. I lean in, the seats torn open, coffee spilled across the floor, a thermos rolling in slow circles with the motion of the wind. I stare at it too long before I understand. That's my thermos. My throat goes dry. I reach in, touch the steering wheel. It's warm. I pull my hand back fast. The radio crackles. That same voice, calm and clear through the static. Collision westbound near mile marker 66. One lane closed. Expect delay. Then silence. I turn toward the road, scanning the dark. Across the lane, just past the guardrail. Headlights. Not moving. Low to the ground. A car. Same one I've been passing all night. I walk toward it slowly. Gravel slipping under my boots. Every step feels heavier. The windshield's cracked through the middle. A spider web of light catching frost. Inside, two shapes. A man in the driver's seat. A smaller shape beside him. A little girl, head resting against the window. Both still. No movement, no breath. I can't look for long. I already know. The air feels thin, like I've stepped out of time. I back away until I'm standing in the middle of the road again. The two vehicles sit there, facing each other like an unfinished sentence. And somewhere in the quiet, I remember the moment the coffee slipped from my hand, the way the headlights filled the cab, the scream of the horn. Then nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't move for a long time. The road's silent. So quiet it feels like the world's holding its breath. Just the faint tick of cooling metal, the smell of burnt oil and frost. I stare at the wreck across the road, the car, the cracked windshield, the shape of the man inside, the girl beside him, their faces half lit by my fading headlights. Still, too still. I take a step closer. The gravel crunches under my boots. Each sound echoes like it doesn't belong in this place. I lean toward the driver's side. The man's head is tilted back, his mouth half open. A streak of blood runs along his temple, and then I hear it, a voice. Low, faint, like it's coming from somewhere far away, but also right here. Keep your eyes open. It's my voice. I freeze. The sound isn't coming from me. It's coming from the man inside the car. The words come again, weaker this time. Keep your eyes open. My chest tightens. The air feels too thin. And then, from the passenger side, a gasp. Small, quick, but real. The girl's chest lifts. Her fingers twitch. For a second, the whole world stops. The headlights shimmer across the frost, and I can hear her breathing. Shallow, uneven, but alive. I take a step back, eyes burning. The man inside, the one with my voice, goes quiet. His head turns just enough for the light to catch his face. And in that brief flicker, I see it clearly. It's me. My own face, pale and still. Eyes glassy, lips parted. A reflection I can't deny anymore. The truth hits like the cold, sudden, clean, unforgiving. I look from him to her. Her breathing's faint but steady. And all at once, I understand what this place is. Not punishment, not even memory, just the moment, replaying until I can finally see it. The crash, the silence, the breath that wasn't mine. I close my eyes. A tear falls before I even notice it. And in the quiet, I whisper to her, I'm sorry. You're gonna be okay. The road hums faintly beneath my feet. And, for the first time, it feels like it's ready to move again. The air shifts, light, calm, almost warm. When I open my eyes, the wreck's gone. Just the open road again, clean, empty, waiting. The night feels softer now. The stars clearer, like the sky finally exhaled. I walk back to the truck, climb in. The seat feels lighter somehow. The GPS glows faintly. 40 miles to the next town. I don't sigh this time. I just watch the words fade and pulse like a heartbeat. I start the engine. It catches on the first turn. The hum fills the cab, steady and familiar. As I pull back onto the road, I glance in the mirror. For just a second, I think I see the faint flash of headlights. Two small shapes far behind me. And I know they made it. They're alive. Maybe someone found them. Maybe the world started again once I let go. The thought warms me from the inside out. It's not forgiveness, but it's enough. I roll the window down. Cold air rushes in, but it doesn't bite anymore. It feels clean. The road hums beneath me, soft, endless, like a song I finally understand. The horizon ahead glows faintly. Not daylight, not yet, but the promise of it. For the first time, I'm not chasing it. I'm just part of it. And as I drive, I think about them, the man and the girl, alive, breathing, still somewhere on this same stretch of world I used to know. If any part of me remains here, I hope it stays with them, as warmth, as quiet, as peace. The GPS whispers again. 40 miles to the next town. I smile, because now I know I'll never need to reach it. The road isn't where I'm trapped. It's what set me free. I ease my foot down. The hum deepens. The world fades to silver and sound, and I keep driving until there's nothing left but the light.